Hi, my name is Caroline. I am pleased to present this video in partnership with www.AllFreeChristmasCrafts.com. Thank you for joining me today for our top hat centerpiece. The items you'll need. So first you'll need your plastic top hat. You could probably find this at a thrift store or at a floral arrangement store or at a party store. So this is not meant for wearing. This is actually hard plastic for an arrangement. So I've also got some ribbon and a bow here that we'll be attaching. Now I'm going to cover this with glitter. So I've got some black glitter mixed in. It's an acrylic paint with glitter, but you could always just use glue and put glitter on. Got my hot glue gun as well, my scissors, my poinsettia plant, and some floral blocks as well. I am using acrylic paint with glitter already meshed inside of it, and I'm going to simply paint all the way around this top hat with the acrylic paint, put on a good coat, and also the lid as well too. I'm going to paint this all around. I do not paint the top of the hat because that's actually the bottom of our centerpiece. So when we have this finished, we're going to actually have it upside down. Alright? So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this hat completely with glitter. And I'm using black glitter to match with our black hat. Here you see me painting a little bit faster. You see me painting all the way around the hat with the acrylic extreme glitter paint. Okay, we'll let this dry for an hour. As you can see, the first coat has dried now, and I've decided to add a second coat of glittery paint to my top hat. Once we finished with our second coat, we'll let this dry for at least 2 hours to overnight. As you can see, the top hat glue has dried and it's nice and glittery. So we're going to turn this over now, and then we're going to just paint the rim with the same acrylic glittery paint. And we will set this aside and let this dry for an hour. Once our first coat is dry, here I am putting on a second coat of glittery paint. I will let this glittery paint dry for at least another hour. As you can see, our top hat centerpiece, the glitter, has dried completely. It looks great. It's shiny and it is glittery. It's beautiful. So now we're going to add a little bit more glitter to this project here. We've got some red ribbon, and I'm just going to pull it around and then tie a big bow around the top hat. And I've got my hot glue gun heating up, and I'm just going to secure it in place with hot glue after I get done. Now, if you are nervous about tying a big ribbon around your top hat centerpiece, you could just always buy a pre-made ribbon and then just glue it on top as well too, and then this would be perfectly fine, just to hot glue this right in place here. Here I am tying that bow in 4x speed. I might also mention that I'm using wired ribbon. I have my bow in place where I want it. I'm ready to hot glue it down. And I'll just put a dab of hot glue right here and attach my bow right here. I'll also do a dab on the back as well. So now we're going to fill the inside of our centerpiece. So I've got some foam blocks here. They're just slightly too large. I'm just going to cut them down just slightly. And then, of course, just a little dab of hot glue here, just to seat it in place. Okay. I'll put that right down. And now next, we're going to put in our fake poinsettia plant, our silk poinsettia plant. So I have one right here from the thrift store. Here's the simple way of doing it. So these are easily available. I'm just going to remove this plastic around the plant. Then I can simply just place it in here. Here is our finished top hat centerpiece project. Next, I will show you a few optional steps if you'd like to make a taller centerpiece and you have 2 poinsettia silk plants. Our next option is to add another piece of this foam block to our centerpiece here. We'll do the same thing, add hot glue to this block and glue the second block to the first block and then seat it down. Now I've got an extra poinsettia plant. I've got this extra one, and now I'm going to use this as my focal point for my top hat arrangement. So my next step is to take apart this plant. Specifically, I really need 2 stems from this plant, so I'm going to take my wire cutters here and cut off 2 stems. I want to have a tall focal point for my centerpiece here, and then I'll insert my 2 tall plants in the middle of my arrangement. Now next I'll take some of the smaller plants from this other arrangement and start cutting those off and then placing them around into this arrangement as well too. I'm just cutting 1 stem off this and then inserting it around into my arrangement. Take one off here and then I put it on right here. So really taking 2 arrangements and making them into one. Fill in all the spots here. So here's a good spot for me to fill in, right there. And here is our finished top hat poinsettia centerpiece. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. This video has been brought to you in partnership with www.AllFreeChristmasCrafts.com.